What's going on YouTube? It's the Game Zombie here with an all-new video on Mortal Kombat 11. So we are just 2 months away from MK11's official release, and as time grows near, people are wondering who is going to be in the game and who is going to be left out. Now, not only are people curious about the base roster, but they're curious who's going to be in the DLC packs. Now, NetherRealm is notorious for including crazy, over-the-top guest characters in all of their games, and MK11 I'm sure will be no different. That being said, earlier today, an interesting tweet went out from Bayonetta creator Hideki Kamiya that simply read, Mortal Kombat X Bayonetta. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Bayonetta, it's a Japanese action-adventure hack-and-slash game developed by Platinum Games and published by Sega, and was originally released for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 back in 2009, and subsequently North America and Europe back in 2010. There was actually a sequel later released that was actually a Nintendo exclusive back in 2014, and then a few years later, an enhanced version was released for Windows. Now, it's said that a third installment is in the works for Nintendo Switch, but probably the most interesting thing about this is that this character has already been in a fighting game. She actually appeared in Smash Bros. 4 back in 2015 as a DLC character, and more recently, she appeared in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, I really like the Bayonetta games, but I really can't see this character being in Mortal Kombat. As cool as she is, if you've not played the games, they're kind of anime style, Japanese, cartoony, over-the-top art style and humor. And while Mortal Kombat shares some of those qualities, it is definitely by no means a Japanese or anime fighter whatsoever. And for that reason alone, I could not see this happening. I'm sure that the creator wants this to happen, but I just don't see it happening. And honestly, I would not be happy if it did happen. Like I said, I'm a fan of Bayonetta, but I definitely think that she fits a lot better in games like Street Fighter or Tekken or even Soul Calibur, but definitely not a game like Mortal Kombat. I could even possibly see her in an Injustice game, and even that would be pushing it, but honestly, I just don't see it happening. There are so many other guest characters that people actually do want. I could not understand or fathom why NetherRealm would put this character in their game as a DLC character, unless it was just a standalone DLC after every other pack was released. Maybe towards the end of the game's life cycle, maybe they would release her as DLC. I could possibly see that happening, but that would just be a lot of work for something that probably not a lot of people would want. That being said, do you guys want Bayonetta as DLC? Have you guys even heard of Bayonetta? Do you hate and loathe the idea of being in the game like I do? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe.